While I'm at it, it's your boy Mr. CV. Welcome back on CV Football. While I'm at it, I'm going to talk about the Premier League games today. Big games for Premier League games today, and I'm going to talk about it because, especially teams like Arsenal, who needs a victory because, honestly, it's looking likely that they're out of the title race. But obviously, you're playing for pride, and you have to put all your fight and heart into it. So I'm going to start with Man United versus Ipswich. Kieran McKenna going back to his old club. But in saying that, though, honestly, I'm expecting a what do you call it? A win for no. To be honest, you might say Man United are favourites because of the name, but honestly, they're not favourites at all. And Ipswich, I'm expecting them to put up a good fight. 2 weeks ago, there were 10 men, but they held on. Last week, obviously, they lost. But honestly, it should be a big game. And Man United, though, on the other hand, they drew 2-2 against Everton. Honestly, very lucky as well. But when you have players like Bruno Fernandes in your team, obviously he's constantly getting disrespected. But honestly, I love Bruno Fernandes, and I wish Arsenal had Bruno Fernandes. He's one of those players that if you put him around good players around him, he will perform. And he always performs, he always steps up. He doesn't hide. Obviously, his leadership qualities could be questioned, but honestly, I believe he's one of the best players in the Premier League. And but Ipswich, Man United versus Ipswich, I'm expecting Man United to win, but just about. Honestly, Man United are struggling with confidence, so I don't even expect like anything big from them. But let's see. But I do think Man United will probably win 2-1. Oh, another one, big game. Tottenham versus Man City. Honestly, this game could go either way. But if Tottenham are a nemesis for Man City, man, honestly, Man City lost against Liverpool. They literally got toyed. Literally, Liverpool literally danced around them, to be honest with you. And but Man City are still Man City, still one of the best teams in the world, and also they've got one of the best managers in the world as well. So even if they don't do well this season, I expect them to bounce back and do even better next season as well. But honestly, there's a reason why Pep Guardiola is one of the best in the world, and that's because obviously he's got the tools, he's got the skills as well to be able to manage teams as well at a high level, and I expect him to do exactly that as well. So honestly, this game could go either way. I believe this game could go either way. It could go to Man City, it could go to Tottenham as well. And I think it should be a fantastic game for either party. But I do believe that, ooh, I don't even know who I would say is going to win. But I think it could be a draw, to be honest with you. I think both teams might be play a bit cagey, but both teams are both open as well. And it could go either way. But if it could go either way, it could be 2-1. It could be 2-1 to either team, or it could be a draw. The next one is Brentford versus Everton. Two informed teams. Beto in Everton. And then Mbisa, Wissa and Mbeumo as well, the other team as well. So it's going to be a fascinating game. Honestly, I think this game as well could go either way. Brentford are the better side, are the stronger side. But I do believe that Everton are going to put up a fight. And they've been putting up a good fight as well. And they got players like Decore, Beto, so I'm expecting Tarkovsky. So I'm expecting a good game from them as well. So listen, it should be an interesting game. But if it was to go, it could go 1-0 to Brentford, or 1-0 to Everton, or 2-1 to Brentford, or 2-1 to Everton. Or if it comes to it, a draw. And then we've got another game. We've got Nottingham Forest versus Arsenal. Big game. Big game. Listen, the reason why it's a big game is because Arsenal need to win. Nottingham Forest, they've gone a bit downhill the last couple of games because they've been losing quite a lot of games. So, honestly, I don't know what to expect from them. But still, I'm expecting a good defensive performance from them. But with the way Arsenal is, Arsenal don't look like they can even score. Even if it's like 20 games, or they have 180 minutes or 200 minutes, because they just don't have the strike force. And if you're looking to play Merino up front, obviously he did well against the other team that we played, but against West Ham it was a bit non-existent, and I expect the same, to be honest with you. But either way, it should be a good game. Arsenal need to win. I don't know how Arteta is going to find miracles, but he has to find miracles from somewhere. So let's see how the game goes. But honestly, I could see Arsenal losing this game, to be honest. I think Arsenal will lose this game 2-0. I'm an Arsenal fan, and I believe that Arsenal probably will lose this game 2-0. So, or 2-1. Let's see. But honestly, I don't have that much faith that Arsenal can win this game. And if they lose, honestly, that's it. Then that's a big dent in the title race. And then the final game, it's Liverpool versus Newcastle United. Big game. Oof. Big game, honestly. Same way Tottenham are nemesis to Man City, Newcastle are nemesis to Liverpool. They're a nightmare for Liverpool. Liverpool, I believe Liverpool hate playing Newcastle. Liverpool. Liverpool hate playing Newcastle, man. But listen, both teams got good players. You got Isak, you got Guimaraes, you got Gordon, you got Murphy. My God, Newcastle got good players. And then on the other side, Liverpool, you got Salah, always a key difference. Van Dijk, big player as well. Um, Gakpo is there, Diaz is there, Nunes, even though he's here and miss, but you got big players, and should be a fantastic game. Honestly, I'm expecting a really fantastic game from them, and should be great. And I'm looking really forward to it. This is the Premier League games for today, and keep watching, keep supporting your boy, Mr. CV. Until next time, take care.